that I think is really important for people to hear, and I know it's an important thing for me to remember, and to remember always, is that
Hmm.
courage is always courage. So no matter
Hmm.
how amazing you are and how far you go on the path, you still have to have courage. You can't just go, okay, I already got that. I've already done courage. It always takes you to your edge
Right.
and to where
Right.
you need to be open and where you need to take a risk and tell the truth and be authentic and do what would be truly courageous for you,
Hmm. Hmm.
which might be different
Absolutely.
for someone else. And
Right.
I think that's why we love those movies. I mean, I do anyway. Where Rudy, I remember there's that movie Rudy, or there's people where it's like dun 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 dun. That people are doing something, and all of a sudden they have this amazing amount of courage, and you could feel the whole audience starts cheering
Hmm. Hmm.
because you feel the
Absolutely.
energy. It's like that part of us that knows that we have to have that in us as human beings. It's necessary if you want to actually move your life to another level, and we can talk about what some of the other levels are.
Right. And you could see another thing about courage is at that flipping point, then uh, it stops being only about you.
Yeah.
Courage is always about, I mean, there may be, still a lot
Yeah.
that's about you, but there's at that point something that's about something outside of you, which is where the giving comes from. So, in the
Yeah.
example of someone in a prideful conversation, when they get to the point where they're going to open up to the truth, they're not only doing that for themselves because they already think they know anyway. So, as far as they're concerned, they just know, but they're doing it for the truth. Some part of them wants to actually know what's true. So
Yeah.
it's a little beyond just them at that point because it'd be easier just to know, and that's why it's such a beautiful turning point in consciousness and so important for all of us to really recognize. And your point is perfect, which is you can't rest in courage
No.
because it's always about,
Unfortunately.
unfortunately, it's always going to be a step into the unknown. And if you did that step already, it's not courage anymore.